Hello there, Riderflex Nation. Steve Urban here with more career advice and job interviewing tips for you. And as a quick reminder, if you enjoy our podcast, please remember to subscribe to our channel and like the episodes. And on today's podcast, the top 5 dumbest things I see people do on LinkedIn. You know, I look at LinkedIn profiles all day long, so I have a pretty good read on the situation, a good profile versus a bad one. And I also know what recruiters are looking for, or employers. So I want to give you my top 5 dumbest things people can do. All right, you ready? Number 1, the picture, your profile picture. I've done so many podcasts on this already, but please, not a blurry photo, not a crappy, silly photo, okay? Make sure you have a nice professional photo with a big smile. By the way, nobody else in the photo, not your spouse, not your dog, okay? You, a nice, clean, professional photo, clear with a smile. You don't have to have a suit on, but it needs to be a professional photo. So that's number 1. Number 2, lack of connections. This really plays, a big role in people that are applying for marketing positions or sales positions or human resource positions. Depending on your functional expertise, I'm immediately looking at how many connections you have. So if you're in a sales position and your LinkedIn profile has like 58 connections, guess what? I'm passing on your profile. Okay. Number 3. Lack of detail. You haven't listed any detail under any of the jobs, okay? There's just not enough information. So that's the third worst thing you can do. You got to put more detail in there. Number 4, you didn't explain short-term stays in your jobs on your LinkedIn profile. So if your LinkedIn profile looks like a job hopper, meaning you've changed jobs every year or every 6 months, the best way to clarify why that's happened most times is to put consultant or interim position in parentheses next to your title. Do something in that posting for that job to explain to a recruiter glancing at your profile why it was such a short stay. And you can usually do that by tweaking your title just a bit. Okay, so that's the 4th one. And number 5, you don't list any accomplishments. Make sure that you're listing a few major accomplishments within your profile, probably in the summary section where you're really highlighting major things you've done throughout your career. And those are my top 5 dumbest things people can do with their LinkedIn profile. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day. We truly hope you find our material helpful and entertaining. And while our podcast can be heard across most platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud, you can become a supporter of this podcast by visiting our show on the platform Anchor FM. That's anchor.fm/Riderflex. You can also send us your questions or suggested topics for future episodes to the email address podcast@riderflex.com, or drop us a voicemail at 888-964-5876, extension 710. Visit riderflex.com to learn more about us. Thanks so much for listening, folks, and have a great day.